This playthrough is rated M for mature. Now it's time to choose what's best for us, the establishment or the anti-establishment, and who will get hurt along the way. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mars Warlocks. In the last episode, we talked to Mary a bit and then met the good general himself, and he gave us an idea to work with him or the resistance, but they would never work together because we have to have a choice somewhere along the way. And when we came back, we were attacked by Tenacity, a bounty hunter, but after beating him, he decides to join us because why not? He didn't want to die. And we decided to let him live because there's really no reason to kill Tenacity unless story reasons, because, I mean, you have an extra companion. Why not? So no extra story based off that other than why not have him anyway. So, but we could start using Tenacity, but I like having Mary around despite her actually not being very the best companion because of that. But I do want to, I'll bring Tenacity along just to kind of change things up a bit. Because I would bring Mary just for a dialogue, but, yeah, let's bring Tenacity.
Hey, Roy. You need me?
Sure, why not?
Come on, follow me. I need your help.
No way, I'm with you.
Well, you say no way I'm with you? What? That doesn't make sense. But anyway, yeah, Mary is around here somewhere, but, yeah, if we go in here... Huh. What are you doing here, Charity? Why are you just hiding here? But yeah, Mary ends up being in, I guess, your room or whatever. So, but we need to talk to her to continue on to the next bit of the plot. So
you on the same side then?
Roy kicked my ass, and you know me. Only thing I could do was offer my services to pay off my debt.
And above all, have a chance of surviving after fucking up your contract for the Technomancers.
True.
I suppose I should thank you, Roy. That scum would have killed me if you hadn't.
I wasn't about to lose my best source of information.
Don't be so cynical. You're a good man, Roy. I got nothing on me right now, but drop by my place. I'll give you something.
Yeah, alright. I'll drop by.
yeah, she's there. Well, she's there because Roy basically, Tenacity threatened to harm her if you didn't fight him or whatever. So that's why she was in there. So. Alright, so now we gotta go back to, yeah, I like that the game tells you where the companion is, so you're like, okay, if you wanna know where they're at, there they are, so. Alright, let's go to Charity's bar and, talk to Charity, even though you could have just talked to me right there, but okay, you wanna make us walk all the way to the bar. Well, I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere, I guess, so. Do you have anything extra to say, Faith?
It's my hero. What can I do for you?
I mean, we're pretty much near the end of Chapter 2, so this is pretty much the Chapter 2 end episode, so.
Later.
But unfortunately, I mean, it has a big event, but it's not as big of an event as, well, I guess it depends on your view of things. I guess it's just as big as Chapter 1, so.
Roy, looks like you're back in the neighborhood.
Always a pleasure.
Of course. What do you want?
I mean, did you say about a reward earlier, so.
You said to drop by. You'd give me something.
True. Even if I wonder if I did the right thing. Seeing you hang out with that scum. When I think about you kidnapping me.
I know Roy likes you. I just used the cards that been in my hand best I could. Nothing personal.
That's your problem. It's never anything personal. Anyway, here, Roy, take this. I hope it'll be useful. Listen, while we're on the subject, the kid, Innocence, came by while I was out. He told the bouncer the Resistance is getting a major strike ready on a train. He'll want you with him. It's a Technomancer convoy, if I understood, right? You should maybe find out some more. It could be dangerous.
Alright, I guess we should check that out, so. And we get 8,000 points for talking to Charity. That's pretty much the reward she gives us. And that information, basically, so. Yeah, we got intervene in the attack. Do you have anything else to say?
Roy, looks like you're back in the neighborhood.
Always a pleasure.
Of course.
That's it.
I don't have anything more to propose you at the moment, honey. You already helped me a lot.
Yeah, I already did all the side stuff with her. And the reason I brought Tenacity is so you could get some extra dialogue from Charity about Tenacity, about what, you know, obviously kidnapping her and threatening her to get Roy to bring Roy out in the open, even though all he had to do was wait at his place and attack him like he did. Okay, Anyway, yeah, we gotta find Innocence, and hopefully he's not got too ingrained in the resistance. I know all about his parents either dying or killed or whatever, but you've got to calm down just a little bit. You know, you run recklessly into danger. You know, who knows what being part of that group will do to you? Yeah, probably nothing. There are probably no consequences at all. Perhaps we should join the resistance as well. You know what I mean? But anyway, have these guys respawned yet? Oh, they haven't. Nice. Okay, I don't have to worry about that then. Otherwise, I would have had to fight these guys, so... yeah, just go straight to the CD bar. By the way, this episode may be pretty short, depending on how things go. I probably should have tacked this on to the last episode, but, yeah. Okay, do these guys respond? No, they haven't responded yet. Alright. Cube. Wasn't sure. Sometimes it's hard to gauge when stuff respawns, so... see, I already talked to you about everything, Tenacity, so we don't have to worry about that.
Right,
So.
if you want my opinion, well, I don't guess you give a shit. But that kid you're hanging with, I don't know about him. Figure he'll be trouble. What kind of stupid idea is that? Joining the resistance? That bunch of inbred idiots are so hooked on utopia they probably shit roses.
He wants to know what happened to his parents, or to get revenge, I guess. I also think he really believes they can change things.
At his age, you can understand it. Even if you should have taught him better. We're gonna get him in deep shit, you know? Pretty good chance of him dying.
I know.
Yeah, well, just to point that out to us. Not that that's important and all, but... alright, let's go. Now, do you have anything to say to this? Tranquility?
Hey. Hi, what can I get you?
No, no? Okay. Oh yeah, something about attack on a train.
I heard the Resistance is planning to attack a Technomancer convoy. You know if the kid who was with me the other day is with them?
You know, I don't actually follow their every move with bated breath. But it seems to me he actually was with them, yeah. They said something about freeing prisoners.
The kid must have thought his parents might be in there. But it reeks of a suicide operation.
Wasn't supposed to overhear their discussion. But I know where the attack took place. I can take you there. I owe you.
Alright, hold on a second.
I got something I gotta deal with first. I'll be back when I'm ready.
Mainly I want to check the shop really quick before, see if there's anything I want to do.
Hey,
Alright.
can I see what you...
Let's see. Do I want to buy anything before we go? I might buy some, let's see, how's my ejector packs going? Let's see, you got 5 health. We only got 2 fluid ones. I haven't had to worry about using fluid injector packs too often, but let's see. Do we have we only have a couple of handmade grenades. I might buy some of those just to have a couple extra for what we're doing. I probably won't need to worry about it too much. Let's buy a couple of those, and I have been using some ammo. Okay, that should be good for now. I probably don't even need all that, but I'm doing it just in case.
I heard, you know, the kid wasn't...
Alright, let's go.
Alright, I'm with you.
But now we gotta catch a train. Catch a ride! Alright, looks like everyone's fighting everyone, so... so luckily the Resistance is fighting the Aurora Guard, so all we have to do is just focus on the... well, for the most part. Yeah. Well, they shouldn't be getting it on me, but apparently... you know, you gotta be careful, apparently. They shouldn't be just because, you know, there's all these other guys around here, but... because I'm a big threat. There we go. Yeah, I want to do this just to get the experience. Alright, you're down. What are you killing all? Oh, there's a Technomancer there, right. Ooh, push me back. Push me back, push me back, way back. You gotta be careful of that. Technomancer back there to watch him just to make sure he doesn't hit me. Oh, ow. Stop it. Good thing I have that. Oh, right. Actually, let's throw a grenade at him. Oh, whoops! I bought traps instead of grenades. Oh well, whatever. Oh, that's right. It still works even if you're. Oh, come on. Oh, they killed Tenacity, so. Oh, nice, we got a crit out of him. Oh, but it didn't arc. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed, so. Oh, did we? Oh, I thought we wounded him. Uh oh. Watch out. Noise. Oh, you're. I can blind you. Alright, while you're doing that. Whoa. Ah. There we go. If you're back again. Blind you. Oh, nice, we got a crit out of that. Nope, quit dodging. Ha. You down, son? Alright, just one last guy. Whoop. Should have covered your eyes. The sand everywhere. It's your one weakness. There we go. Alright, let's search everyone. Oh, did I set tenacity to defend? I did, okay, just making sure. I mean, it's not like he died instantly, it's just making sure. I mean, I could probably set them to attack, it's just I'd rather them kind of try to live as long as they can, so. Yeah, we could kill the, kill resistant if we want to, but no, we can't actually interact with all these other guys, so don't worry about it. Ooh, that was a good haul right there. Nice. Let's search all these deadbeats. Should just finish them off. But no, gotta be the good guy. You could do it to a couple of them, but and still be good, but a couple scrap metal.
Damn, I can't believe I let you drag me into this shit.
They're fighting for their ideas, to free people.
Yeah, right. They're just going for suicide with a great funeral. What bullshit. How are we gonna find the kid in there?
It's your job to find people, right? So do it.
He said, "Let's get finding" instead of the other line. So yeah, sometimes in games they'll have red dialogue and then they'll have actual dialogue in the game, and then it sometimes never sets off. So before we continue, let's see. Yeah, I can afford to make a couple of grenades since I've got a decent amount of chemical compound. There you go. Just to have something to throw when I'm coming out of fluid or something like that. Oh. Yeah, this place is pretty straightforward, as you can see. So, yeah, this game isn't. You can't get lost in this game. Even though I use the map every other second, it's a bad habit of mine. I do this in like a lot of RPGs, even if I know exactly where to go. I still have to look at a map, even though you go north. So, if I can look at a map, I prefer it. It's like some comfort food, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I feel so much better. I got some hardware from that. And what's in here? Alloy, nice. Electrical compounds, or electrical components, because you need those for some of the better items, or better stuff you can craft later in the game. So. Alright, looks like we've got some more dudes around here. Looks like we got a Technomancer. What? Yeah, I was trying to think about. Yep. Oh. Yeah, he's got an electrical baton, and it's one of those where even if I block it, he'll. Oh wow! I got him in a pattern, so I was able to beat him, no problem. Oh, they beat him already? Oh wait, no, there he is. Never mind. He must have been doing something else. I was about to say, you beat that guy already? Beat Tenacity? But luckily for you, you don't have don't have goggles. Actually, maybe I should go ahead and supercharge him so I can make this fight go by a lot faster. There we go. Now, I almost keep forgetting to jump away from Technomancers. Yeah, basically what they do is they overload is what they're doing technically when they die. Electrical component, better than nothing, I guess. Alright, nice. Nail gun ammo. Could always use more of that. I need to get that upgrade next time I get it, maybe next level. There's a feat you can buy, or not feat, skill you can buy that basically reduces the components for nail gun ammo by like half or something like that. So I could use it more often. Yeah, I think it turns like it from 5 pieces or something like that to 2, or something like. I'll show you. Let me go really quick to there, just to the crafting kit. So there it is. Oops, nope. Yeah, nail gun ammo is usually like 5, but if you get the thing, it turns into 1, I believe, 1 or 2, something like that. But it's still enough to where if you buy a 5, it only costs like 10 or something like that. So it might be less than that, but yeah. That way, and if you build it up, you can actually have the nail gun ammo do like quite a bit of damage. It improves about, because right now I just use the nail gun without the skill. I just use the nail gun as a distraction so I can get another free hit on him. Usually you can get an extra hit on him and they won't block it if you hit him with a nail gun, so it gives you a chance like that. So. And yeah, I know I haven't been really effectively using the combat in the game, because technically you're not supposed to be spamming one. You're supposed to be like kind of alternating between like the attack and the heavy or the guard breaker button, so that way, you know, people guard or dodge, you might be able to just impact them a bit or something, you know. I was about to say something before the cutscene occurred. I don't know what I was saying. And it looks like no one's attacking him, so it can freely help me out. So. Ooh, and there's a Technomancer again. And luckily for me, you don't wear goggles. Yeah, it kind of makes certain enemies kind of not that dangerous. Hey. I can still. I was about to say, was that guy almost dead? Hey, how are you hitting me when you're stunned or blinded? Yeah, for some reason, like he can still use his Technomancer efficiently, even though I throw sand in his face. You think I won't be able to? I get a level. Yeah, look over here, buddy. Yep, come on. No, fine. I'm just shock you to death. Alright. Hey, you didn't actually die, Tenacity. Good for you. Good job. Oh, good for you. Alright, I don't think I have enough points to buy anything, and yeah. So, I'm going to hold off on that. And skill-wise, yeah, I said I was going to upgrade the critical chance at the stun and have a 100% chance to bounce, but let me show you the nail gun. Yeah, see, it reduces the cost of, and it improves our nail gun damage by 30%. So, yeah, I'm going to do that just because I want to have another option outside of fluid if I'm taking forever to get my fluid up. So I'll buy that. And then, do I want to do the arc 100% or? Well, I like the fact that I can possibly stun them. So, yeah, we'll do that. Gives me a chance to stun him when I, if I crit. And it's a 25% chance. That's not bad. You know, 1 in 4 odds and all that. All right, not a bad haul on these guys. Ooh, electrical components. Like I said, those are always hard to get. Well, for now, there are ways to get them. Obviously, we can buy them and stuff like that. And I do have a decent amount of serum. I'm kind of saving that for the final chapter. The game does give you plenty of stuff. It's just, you know, like I said, I like hoarding stuff, so.
Got one.
Roy! Hey!
Innocence! Innocence! Innocence!
And that's it. Yeah, that's it for the prison convoy train section. So Innocence apparently gets captured.
Shit, Charity. It was a disaster. The kid was arrested.
I'm sorry, Roy. He seemed like a real nice kid, really. The attack was stupid, but I already knew it didn't work.
You got a lot of good information, apparently.
Some young person came here to hide just after. Judy. She told me what happened. And there's also someone sniffing around your place. A girl works for the general.
That'd be Devotion. She's his right-hand man, armed, from what I understand.
My poor Roy. You have to decide. You're going to need allies if you want to help the boy. And seems I doubt the Resistance can put up with honor and vice versa. You should go talk to the 2 women. See what they suggest.
All right, so now it's decision time. So when you said we had to wait or whatever, well, this is the time of the game where, well, we now have the 2 paths to choose. You can either join the Resistance or choose honor, and that'll actually diverge the final chapter of the game. Chapter 3 will depend on if you're Resistance members or part of Honor's guard or whatever. So and they're actually 2 different stories. They're not the exact same story. Like in some games, they'll give you a choice, and then they're like, oh, it's just the same plot with just slightly different, you know, like I said, different characters, but you go through the exact same thing. But no, that's actually different. I'm actually kind of surprised they actually put forth the effort to make in the final chapter 2 different storylines depending on what you're going to choose. So depending on how you view things, the Resistance would probably be the better one as opposed to the Honor Guard, but you've already been given their 2 things. Now, I don't want to spoil anything yet, so, but let's just say there's also an effect for choosing one or the other depending on certain characters you like or whatever. So if you choose the Honor Guard, well, actually, you know, I'll go over that when I go actually through that storyline. So, and yeah, at this point, we've got the mission called, let me look over it, Choosing a Side. Choose between the Resistance and Honor's action call and everything. So, oh yeah, I haven't been going over the fights or characters or locations at this point of the game. I might save it for the end of the game, like right before we finish it, and go actually over all the books and stuff like that. But for this run, well, I'm gonna do both paths. But for the first path, I'm gonna go with the Resistance. So for those of you who don't want to play through the game again, make a hard save here. So just remember what save you're at. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of saves that look exactly the same. So I just have to remember I've got myself saved at the sand, and yeah, unfortunately the part there, but yeah, at least the picture kind of gives you an idea of like what you're doing. So okay, so this gives me an idea. Hey, this is the Resistance path. I should not save over this file anymore. So actually, you know what? I'll probably nah, I'm probably fine. I'll just make a new, when I finish the episode, I'll make a new save at the other point. So, but yeah, for now, we're going to choose the Resistance. Clearly, the anarchists and the ones who want a pure utopia will not affect us poorly in any way.
Roy, I'm happy to see you. Even if Marco doesn't agree, I know we'll need you.
Like you needed Innocence.
Please, hear me out. You can't imagine how sorry I am about his arrest, but he wanted to take part in the attack. I think maybe we can help him escape when they decide to execute him. With your help, I'm sure we can do it. You know how important our ideas are to him. Marco didn't welcome you right, and he's still suspicious of you, but he's not the only one who makes decisions around here. Let's save him together, and then you can join us. We'll leave for Green Hope as soon as we free him. We hope we can weaken the Technomancers there.
Those little resistance bastards aren't as stupid as they look. They sent a cute cheerleader to bring you over. Cheap move.
Tenacity, shut up. Judy's one of the leaders of the Resistance.
Yeah. Still, if I were you, not sure I'd buy that line about saving him. And the Resistance, you know.
I kind of forget how. I mean, I wouldn't say Tenacity is a laugh riot, but he does have some entertaining dialogue in the game, and Mary does too when you think about it. So, tell me more about what you do.
What do you do exactly?
We fight against the corrupt Aurora government. A government that doesn't hesitate to kill the people it just won the war with. A government that oppresses the people and leaves all the decisions in the hands of the Technomancers. You've seen the poverty, all the checkpoints, how cruel they are. We're fighting to change all that. To restore freedom and pride to the people of Aurora. With your help, we can do it. We'll free innocents and go to Green Hope to ruin those monsters' plans.
Well, clearly you have the best ideas, and Innocence was with you all along. This is going to work perfectly. Nothing bad will ever happen. Nope. All right, let's do it.
All right, I'll join you if you do everything you can to get Innocence out.
Thank you, Roy. Here, Innocence left his diary at the HQ. I think he'd prefer you to have it.
All right, time to rescue Innocence. We can do this. These organized professionals know what they're doing. Yep.
There must be a way to stop them. We've got to get him out of there.
Judy, we tried everything. We even thought about an all-out attack, but look at that. Those bastards have a machine gun. They must know we're here.
We can't just stand here.
We never thought they'd bring out something like that. The second we get in the yard, we're dead meat. That's exactly what they're expecting. I'm sorry.
Oh, lend us an ear, boys, lend us an ear to the whispers of dead who've been wronged. Oh, lend us a tear, girls, lend us a tear. We're the last to give voice to their song. The walls of Aurora, like drums stretched before us, we rise to their glorious beat. So pick up your blades and sharpen your courage until they know defeat.
I've read this diary that Innocence kept, which Judy's given to me. Everything he went through since he got to camp is in it. Because even if he's dead, a hero and a martyr, the story is far from over. He talked about the people he met, what we did. He even wrote whole pages on what I did since he started following Marco. I knew the Resistance had good sources, but I didn't think he'd hear about me trying to stop the serial killer. Nor that Mary and Tenacity were with me now. In fact, I was a bit embarrassed to realize that I was the hero of the book. Maybe that's why I feel kind of obliged to keep it going. Because even if he's dead, a hero and a martyr, the story is far from over. here. Greenhope. You know, it's not that different from what I've seen in other places. A dusty old hydroponics farm, crumbling under the wind and the war. When you think of everyone who died here for this. What a miserable place. The name hardly reflects its condition.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Lots of people died here, taking it or defending it. It was a real slaughterhouse. But we can't stay here. Marco's waiting for us in the eastern part of the town. We have to move.
Because of our choice to join the resistance, like we said, they didn't have an actual plan, and thus Innocence died, believing in what he believed in, and leaving us his journal telling us he's the hero. Interesting enough, if you're a bad guy or have a bad reputation, that box is slightly different from that before. But yeah, chapter 3 starts off with the death of or chapter 2 ends with the death of a friend, and we must keep on his legacy. Will we be able to help the resistance deal with what's going on in Greenhope? Find out next time in chapter 3 of the resistance version of Mars Warlogs. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.